Hello everybody, welcome back to another Minecraft video. My name is Edward and I'm very happy to see you here, and we are back in the Void World with the 3 Thunderbird 2s, because we are going to be continuing the Let's Build of 2015 Thunderbird 2 right behind me there. But before we do, there are a couple of things I would like to talk about, well, 3 to be precise. Firstly, we have F.A.B Animations, who is doing a animation series of Thunderbirds using my 2015 design as well as a number of others that he's built himself. So go check him out, link in the description. Secondly, in the middle we have Microman, who for a couple of reasons is on here. Firstly, he's just released a map of the 2004 Tracy Island, and in that map you will find my build of Thunderbird 5 from the 2004 movie. I haven't shown it on any of my videos yet, but it's coming in the future, so go check him out for that. Also, we are still in the midst of discussing this, but we are considering doing the 2015 Tracy Island together. So he does the landscapes and the buildings and whatnot, and I do all the machines. So as you can see, we're already 2/5 of the way there. And finally, we do have A&V Artwork. He's another animator. He's planning on recreating the title sequence from the new show, the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 countdown, and then dramatic music, fanfare, trumpets, action scenes, all that. And he wants to do it with all 5 of my Thunderbirds from the 2015. Obviously only 1 and 2 are done yet. 3 is nearly done, very nearly done, but won't be showing that on screen for a little while, so I just need to build 4 and 5, and then we're done with that. But that is the reason we're here, the 2015 build. We are still doing the Let's Build for it, so let's get straight back to that, shall we? So here we are, right where we started off last time, or left off last time, rather, that's what I meant to say. And so the first thing we're going to do, because what we're doing is building the sides, the little bits that hold the pod in place, is just kind of give the pod something to hold on to. So what we're going to do, fill up this bit here. What we're literally going to do is kind of wrap it around the pod like this. So like that, lovely. This is just to give the pod something to hold on to while it's flying around. So like that. Oh. That's what we're going to do. That's going to have the same on the back again. We are continuing this thing of only doing half and then using MC Edit to put the rest in later. And then what we've done there, we're just going to mimic on this side. So these are the 2 blocks that are visible from the bottom. So what we're going to just do is come along like this. Whoop, lost it there. Lovely, and then that's going to have the exact same on the back as it did on the front. And we're just going to do the same as we've done up here. Lovely. So I'm just going to fill all this in with the green wool on all sides, except the bits that are going to be visible from the outside. And I'll be back with you once I've done that. So when you're done with that, you should have something that looks a little bit like this. It looks the same on the back as well. You just have that bit hidden. And as you can see, I've left this bit here exposed. And what we're going to do is quite simple. Because you can use MC Edit to kind of move the pod out of the way. What we're going to do is add this bit here, and what this will do is when the pod is taken away, it looks like there's this kind of bit on the inside for it to hold on to. It's just a little feature, you know, just something to make it look a bit nice. And do exactly the same on that. That's with the polished andesite and the regular andesite as well. It's a little detail, but you know, it makes a little difference, and you know, that's good. You want to make the little differences. Come up like this. And last one. Okay, lovely. And now we're going to use the yellow stained clay, because on the first block that separates the pod from the actual rest of the craft, there's this kind of yellow line. But what we're going to do is, I'll just give an example right here, is make it too thick. Again, this is just so from when the pod gets removed, there's this kind of little bit of depth to it, just to remove some flatness from it. And we're going to do this. Oh, one too many there. The full length of the thing, and it's going to go down through the middle here, because obviously this is also the edge of the craft. So, because the rest of the side of the thing is going to kind of extend out this way, and same down here as well. So you know this bit's going to be hidden away, but it's still just so you've got something to look at from the inside. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in the rest of the yellow stripe and get back to you when you're done, or when I'm done rather, because I'm the one building this. Yeah. So once that's done, you should have something that looks like this on both sides. There we go. Now we can get the real muscle of this done. So what we're going to do, we're going to start with the main kind of air intake kind of thing here, and we're going to come up like this by 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I come down like this, 1, and then again we're going to come down by 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lovely. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then yeah, there you go. You always miscount by 1 at some point. Right. So yeah, awkward jump cut there. I thought I'd made a pretty big mistake, but it turns out I hadn't. So phew, glad about that. But that's the actual shape of the main bit done. That's kind of a big air intake. It's got a lot of rockets in the bottom, and it holds the wings on. It does quite a lot, and it slopes down at the front towards the air intake. So we're going to do that first. So we're going to start off with this yellow stained clay, and we're just going to continue. Oh wait, nope. We're just going to continue this line. It drops by 1 block there, and then like that. Nope, don't want to do that. And then we just want to bring this out like that. Whoop. Lovely, and then that's going to come out by 3 more. Then it's going to come down, go by 2, 2, and 1 more drop by 2. And all we want to do is kind of keep copying this shape we've got here. So just bring that out to that length, bring these 2 out as well, like that. Lovely, and drop them down by 1 on each one. Lovely, and then just keep coming like this, and then just fill in all the missing gaps there quickly, and then you should have this kind of looking shape for it. So we're also going to do the air intake while we're here. So what we're going to start off by doing is taking this red stuff, because there's this kind of, it's hard to describe, it's kind of an indent on it, and then it comes out like that. Oop. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Obviously just to direct the airflow correctly into it, so just going to jump up like this. Lovely, so you should have something that looks like that. It's got this kind of arrow in it, so all you have to do is find the middle. Lovely, and then up like that. Beautiful. And then everything you've just removed there, you just want to fill in with yellow clay. Perfect. Now we're just going to add this bit around it, just so you can see where it is in relation to the rest of the depth of the hull. So like that. And from this bit onwards, it's the nose of the ship, but we're not going to do that until next episode. And the nose is the most tricky bit, so that's going to be fun for me. Lovely. So now we have the air intake. So what we're going to do is just going to thicken these edges a little bit there. And now it's a nice detail this, but all you're going to do is add a load of stone bricks in here like this. Just fill it up one block in, and I'll probably do a jump cut and show you what I've got. Actually, tell you what, I've done that bit, so I'll show you what else I'm going to do. Going to put these iron bars in front of it, and you can kind of start to see the effect that it has. So it does look. It looks quite like an air intake, I think. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill the rest of that up, and I'll get back to you when I've done that. Beautiful. So once you've done that, you've got your little air intake. So that's the front nearly done. What we're just going to do is we're going to extend this shape down the length of here. So as far back as it goes down there. So let's just do that quickly. So while we're back here, we're also going to work on the rear end of this. So what we're going to do is, because this section kind of drops down and starts to get a bit thinner towards the end. So what we're going to do is it drops down here. So we come out by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's the length of it, and it also gets thinner by 3 blocks. So just going to go like that. So that's the kind of shape we want. I'm going to fill this in quickly. Lovely. So it also starts to drop down a bit here, so I'm going to come like that. Lovely jubbly. Also comes out another block thereabouts. So we're only going to go this far, because any further and we're really onto the tail section of the craft. So we're just going to come out by 4 here, then drop it down, come up by 2, then 1 again, and then 1 again. Lovely. So that's 3. That's 3. So 1, 3, 4, 2, 4. And lovely. And then what we just want to do is goes by 4. So this bit comes down by 2, 3, and then it's got kind of this stair thing going on because it gets thinner towards the back. So that looks just about right. Lovely. Now we're going to come to the underside of this shortly. Firstly, we just want to add some details in onto the side of this. So the first little detail we're going to have on here is right here at the front. It's this kind of, it's hard to describe. It's a little circular section, almost like a dial, but it kind of, I think it. The point of it is it directs the position of the thrusters that make the machine hover. So, for example, it's got this little. Let's just fill this bit in. I'll explain it. It's a bit of an interesting feature, especially in the way it protrudes so much. But you got this dial here, so that's like the direction of it. So it's pointing forwards between when the ship's going forwards. But when it goes into vertical mode, it's meant to kind of twist upwards. So that's now pointing like that, and then the thrusters are facing directly down, so the ship's in hover mode. If that makes any sense. Obviously, it's Minecraft, and we can't make that functional. But there you go. So for now, it's just a little feature, and of course we want to make that fit in at the bottom. And that's something I almost forgot about. The yellow stripe doesn't actually continue on the bottom, so my mistake. If you're building along, you can just get rid of that. So there you go. That's the first little detail we're going to add. So as well as that, there's also some kind of air intakes and little details along the sides. We're just going to do those here. So what we're going to do is we're going to same block as this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and on the sixth one, poke a hole there, and we'll count 9 along. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Lovely. You just want to put quartz in there. Lovely job. Then you want to just take one block in on each side, a block down. Lovely, and then you just want to come in here. This is going to be a kind of a. It's more of a. I don't even know what it is. It just lets air out, if you know what I mean. So we're gonna come one block out like that, 2, 3, and then gonna go like that, and then come in one more block like that. Lovely job, and then up and down like that. And let's go see how that looks from the outside. Lovely job. Perfect. Now on the underside of the craft there's lots of details and exposed pipes and things and just other stuff that you can't really quite get the detail in vanilla Minecraft. But we're going to do our best to recreate that. So firstly we're going to take 5 blocks out there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lovely. Going to come down by 1 there. And then add in another 6. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Lovely. And then just going to add in this stuff. It's all just really random details here basically. Oh, have I done that wrong? Have I done that wrong? I'm going to be kicking myself if I've done that wrong. I have done that wrong. I've done that one block too low. Herpaderpadoo. Bring that up all by 1. I'll put another block down like that. And that should all line up just fine. Right, perfect. So what we're going to do is we're just going to expand this along like this. And just keep going until you get to the length you want, which is right there. Lovely. Nearly forgot about this bit. We've got another number 5 we want to take out, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we've got the same on the front, like there. And this is where the vertical thrusters are, so we're going to build that now. So what we want to do is we want to come under here like this. And like that again. And what we want to do is just bring that out like that. Another block on there like that. Lovely, so you should have something that looks like that. And then on this side you want to come in by 1 again like that. So look, confuse myself here. Lovely, and then that. So that's in line with the 5, yeah, and that's in line with that one. And this is where the actual thruster is going to be. So what we're going to do is just have that like that, and then stone half slab, just so it's got some protrusion. Beautiful. And then we want to take. Oh, that's too low, isn't it? Silly me. I derped. And then just line this up here. And do the same on that side. Lovely. So you should have something that looks like that. Except you shouldn't, because I've done it wrong again. Right, always got to make a mistake on camera, you know what? A lot of times when I make a mistake on camera I just do a jump cut and fix it, but nope, I'm going to roll with it this time. Going to try and work out what I've done wrong on camera. Yeah, I just want to bring that out by another block like that. So I've got this jet lined up in place, but I just got these blocks down too low, so what I want to do is I'll just take out all of these. See, I'm determined to do this right on camera. So there we go, I'm getting it right now. So we've got like that, and then there we go. There you go, and that's what it's supposed to look like. There you go, I did it right eventually. And you just want to repeat that at the front. Lovely. So once we've done that, we're nearly done. Just a few more little details to do. So first what we want to do is come up here. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, and then take out these 3, then count in the middle here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then do the same thing here, because the 2015 Thunderbird 2 has folding wings, and this is just going to be where the hinges kind of attach in. At the bottom here, I believe we have to come forward like this, and then what we're going to do is fill up much of this with coal blocks, and we're going to do that with a 1 block indent. So, and you want to do that for all of this front bit, not down at the bottom, because I believe up to here is all just normal. Yeah, it's only 1 block in, so everything on the other side of this is just going to be green wool. So just fill all this in with black coal. Black coal or coal blocks. And with that, the side bit is actually completely done. We've got all the coal blocks in there, got these little details, got the kind of twisty thing here, the air intakes, and look, I've filled it in from the underside as well. The hinged wing kind of fits into these 2 blocks here and then goes out like that. So that's all the building that we need to do for this episode, which means we just want to get into MC Edit, copy it over, and see how it looks. And there it is in completed form, what we've done this episode. And I know it doesn't look like much yet, but you know, it's the beginnings of it, so that's the pod now held in place. All looks very nice. All the side details there and all the things that will hold it in place in the back. So what that means is that we can go over to the sign where there you go, all the stuff still rendering in, and the sides are done. Lovely. So that's it from me for today. Next episode we tackled the nose, which like I said earlier is the trickiest part, but you know, we'll cross the bridge when we get to it. So thank you very much for coming by. I've been 8-Bit, you've been amazing as always, and I will see you next time. Bye!